7 years ago. Toby remembered things that hadn't happened yet, and one day, he remembered his own death. Toby was a quiet kid, walked to school alone, sat by the window in class, kept to himself, but his mind was loud. He always knew things before they happened, little accidents, small events, random moments that made no sense. At first, he thought it was luck, or a strange coincidence, but it wasn't. It was something much bigger. The day it changed, he was in class, he blinked, and suddenly he wasn't in school anymore. He was standing on a road, hearing tires screeching, feeling the cold metal of a truck grill rushing toward him, a memory, but not from the past, a memory from a future that hadn't happened yet. He gasped and shot up from his desk. His teacher asked if he was okay, but he didn't answer, because he had just watched himself die. That night, Toby started writing everything down. Every vision, every detail, every memory that didn't belong to him. He filled page after page, and there was a pattern. People survived accidents because he stepped in, because he changed something. Toby wasn't broken. He wasn't imagining things. He was being warned, but by who? Or by what? One memory wouldn't leave him. A girl, brown hoodie, blue headphones, sitting alone in a train station, crying. He remembered walking up to her. He remembered asking, "Are you okay?" And she remembered replying, "You won't remember me tomorrow." He didn't know her. He had never seen her. But the memory felt real. Too real. For days, Toby searched for her. Every train station, every corner, every bench. He skipped school, ignored everyone, followed the memory like a map. Then, he saw her, exactly the same as in his vision. Same hoodie, same headphones, same sad expression. She looked up and froze. "You're early," she whispered. They sat together on a cold metal bench. Toby didn't know where to start, but she did. "Do you remember the accident?" she asked. His heart tightened. "How do you know about that?" She looked down. "I'm not supposed to tell you." He frowned. "Tell me what?" She hesitated, then said, "You're only here because you're not supposed to be." Toby felt his pulse quicken. "What do you mean I'm not supposed to be here?" She pulled out her phone. Her hand was shaking. On the screen, a news article. A picture, his picture. Teenager dies in truck collision, survived by mother and younger sister. Toby felt the world tilt sideways. This is wrong," he whispered. "I'm alive." She shook her head. "You're here because someone's memory of you is still strong. But memories don't last forever." Toby stepped back. "So I'm... what? A vision?" She wiped her eyes. "You're a memory, Toby. Someone loved you enough that your memory stayed alive, longer than it should have." He looked down at his hands. His fingers flickered, like a weak candle flame.
"Why am I remembering things before they happen?" he asked. "Because memories echo," she said softly. "And when you're only made of echoes, the past and future blur." That night, Toby lay awake as strange memories drifted in and out. He kept seeing places he had never been. A bridge, a red notebook. A girl laughing near a sunflower field, none of them belonged to him. Yet he felt the weight of them like they were stitched into his soul. Every time he blinked, the images grew sharper, as if someone else's life was leaking into his. The next morning, he felt pulled, not by choice, but like gravity. His feet led him behind the old-school storage building. There, buried under dirt and leaves, was a red notebook, exactly like the one he saw in the visions. His hands trembled as he picked it up. Inside the cover, in soft faded handwriting, it read, "For Toby, remember when it matters." His heart stopped, somewhere deep inside, he felt a memory unlocking. He flipped to the first page. A name was written there. Emily, his breath caught. He whispered it. Once, then again, and suddenly, the weak candle flame inside him ignited into a blaze. He remembered a girl, running beside him, calling his name, holding his hand as they crossed a busy street. And then, nothing. A wall of darkness. He dropped the notebook, gripping his head as a sharp ache stabbed behind his eyes. Toby realized something terrifying. These weren't random visions. They were pieces of a memory he had buried, or worse, a memory someone had taken from him. Why Emily? Why did she feel like the missing piece he never knew he lost? When he touched the notebook again, a sentence on the next page burned into his mind. You promised you wouldn't forget me, even if the world made you. His hands shook so violently, the notebook almost slipped. The school hallway felt different that day, louder, brighter, but every sound seemed to echo the same name. Emily, Emily, Emily. Toby stopped walking, a new memory slammed into him, a hallway just like this one. Emily beside him, laughing as they tried to sneak cupcakes into class, but the memory twisted, the laughter faded. The hallway darkened and all he could see was her reaching toward him, just before everything shattered. His breathing grew uneven. He had to know what happened to her counselor, a woman named Mrs. Lane. When she saw the notebook in his hands, her face drained of color. Toby, where did you find that? He told her. Mrs. Lane closed her eyes, and when she opened them again, they glistened. Toby, Emily was your best friend. You two were inseparable, but after the accident, you changed. Your mind protected you by letting go. Accident? He whispered. Mrs. Lane nodded slowly. The day you lost her. Toby felt the world tilt sideways. Toby walked to the old bridge outside town, the one from his visions. The air felt heavier there, quieter, like even the wind remembered. He touched the railing the moment he did. The memory hit him full force, Emily's laugh. The two of them racing across the bridge, her foot slipping. His hand grabbing hers, her smile, soft and scared. Right before she whispered, if you ever forget me, come back here, I'll remind you. Toby collapsed to his knees as the truth washed over him. Emily wasn't gone, not completely. She lived inside every memory he had forgotten. Every dream, every flicker, every candle flame. He finally remembered everything. A loose page slipped out, one he hadn't noticed before. Emily's handwriting danced across it. Memories fade, but love doesn't. If you're reading this, you kept your promise. Toby smiled through tears. For the first time in years, he felt whole. He closed the notebook gently and walked away from the bridge, not with the weight of loss, but with the warmth of remembrance. Emily wasn't just a memory. She was the reason he would never feel invisible again. Some people leave our lives, but the ones who truly mattered never really leave. Sometimes all we need is a reason to remember.